Mr. Chairman, can we have their oath taken? I don't think they were given their, administered their oath for those who sat down at this table.
Yung hindi pa na-administer yung oath, kindly stand up. Attorney Rogelio.
I already
Tapos na?
swore.
Nasa likod sila pero they were administered their oath already.
So, Mr. Chairman, I just want to ask, oh, please, Senator Gatchalian, sorry.
One final word. Mr. Salamat, ano yung pinag-usapan niyo doon? Andun ka eh. You admitted that you were part of the discussion, your picture is there. So ano yung mga pinag-usapan ninyo?
Your Honor, I respectfully invoke my right against self-incrimination.
Okay.
Pero identifying the photographs, the personalities in the photographs, would not incriminate yourself. So kindly check sa mga photographs who among those were present during that meeting.
Your Honor, that would mean that I am incomplicit if I identify them.
Implicit to what?
If I identify them.
Nag-uusap lang kayo doon, nag-meeting lang kayo, hindi naman kayo nang-haze doon.
Yes po. Your Honor, for the record, perjury and obstruction of justice was also filed against me, Your Honor.
So you don't want to perjure yourself here?
That's why I'm invoking my right against self-incrimination.
Okay.
General, saan sila nag-meet sa Novotel?
Sir, in a function room in Novotel Hotel located at the 3rd floor of the premises.
So they rented a function room?
Yes, Your Honor. It appears that they have a function room available to them.
Who paid for the function room?
We're waiting for the records check with the Novotel Hotel, Novotel regarding this, Your
Please
Honor.
submit to us the, after getting the information, please submit to this committee.
We will do that here, Mr. Senator.
Mr. Chairman, may I be allowed to ask the counsel of Atio Castillo's family? I'm not familiar with rules pertaining to disbarment cases. It's obvious that many of these people in these chat groups, in their discussions, are lawyers or future lawyers. May I ask Attorney Kapunan, what are grounds for disbarment once proven that they're actual cover-ups or obstruction of justice cases?
I think that should better be addressed to Attorney Layusa.
Nandito ba si, si member, si
sa,
with the court?
sa,
with the court.
with the court, yeah.
Okay. Attorney Layusa, my apologies, I didn't realize there was a member of the Supreme Court. What are grounds for disbarment, ma'am, at the very least?
Actually, the grounds for disbarment is it should be found in the Code of Conduct for the lawyers. That is impartiality, and another one is for immorality, and then the other ones are those that violations found in the Code of Conduct for lawyers. Or one of the grounds probably might be obstruction to justice, but somebody has to file a complaint against them.
Attorney, in the context of the discussion here, doon lang kami interesado.
Dito po?
Wag na po yung immorality kasi wala namang dito.
So ano lang po yun? Yun, obstruction to justice. But somebody has to file a complaint against these lawyers before the Supreme Court or before the IBP, the Integrated Bar of the Philippines. Dalawa kasing procedure yan. If you file it with the IBP, then the IBP will take cognizance of the case, and then after everything is finished, after hearing, they will submit their decision or resolution to the Supreme Court for approval. It does not mean that when a decision has been rendered by the IBP, it is already final. No. Under the rules of court, it has to be submitted by the Integrated Bar to the Supreme Court, either to affirm the decision, to dismiss the case, or increase whatever penalty was rendered by the IBP. But when the case is filed before the Supreme Court, the court will let the complainant comment or answer the complaint. Then it is immediately forwarded or endorsed to the IBP for investigation, report, and recommendation. It will now be the IBP who will hear the case. And once again, it is done, there's a resolution, there is a decision, the same is forwarded back to us, to the Supreme Court, for affirmation, dismissal, or a higher penalty, modification, and a higher penalty be rendered against the lawyers.
Thank you, Attorney. Attorney, the reason why I asked this is in aid of legislation. We're in the process of strengthening the anti-hazing law, and we're looking at provisions wherein if they're guilty of any violation of the law, whether it is the higher violation of murder or even just lower violations of the law, automatic yung disbarment or removal from we're looking at possibilities of legislating that. If he's a doctor and therefore his license will be revoked, if he's an accountant as well as their license be revoked, if there's a lawyer, it's an automatic disbarment. The reason why I raised this, Attorney, is because in the Lenny Villa case, unfortunately, some
Yes.
of those who are convicted are, I believe, still lawyers and working in high positions in judiciary. Am I correct, Attorney?
Yes, Your Honors. In fact, some of them, they took their oath in the year 2004, 2002, 2010, and until now, some of them have not yet took their oath for the reasons that the cases filed against them are still pending. Our process at the Office of the Bar Confidant, for example, somebody was involved in hazing and a pending case is still, a case has been filed against them and they apply to take the bar exams. So they have now a pending case. The policy of the court is to let them take the bar exams. But once they pass, we will hold their oath taking. It might even take 10 years, 15 years, but the court will not allow them to take their oath unless the cases against them has been dismissed. Otherwise, there are instances wherein cases against those involved in hazing were dismissed. The court allowed them to take the bar exams, but they cannot take their oath until further orders from the court. So they have to file a petition before the Supreme Court that they be allowed to take their oath now. But they have to submit certain documents that will convince the Supreme Court that they are now of good moral fiber. So they will allow them to take their oath as a lawyer. So up to the present, Your Honor, we have 70,000 plus lawyers. But actually, there are still some lawyers which have not taken their oath because of their pending cases.
Thank you for the information. Thank you, Chair.
Before you proceed, the Chair acknowledges the presence of Senator Joel Villanueva. Morning, sir.
Mr. Chair, just to move on, General, Coronel, for the record, dito sa mga chat messages as well as the CCTV, nandun ba ho si Attorney Divina and the other school officials?
No, we were not able to see Attorney Divina in the CCTV footages, nor his name, nor his Facebook profile appeared in this chat messages,
How
Your
about the
Honor.
other UST officials po, General? Faculty members?
There was an
officials?
UST administration official, Attorney Alver Sosa, who I understand is the in-house counsel of the University of Santo Tomas, who was mentioned and included in the chat group, Your Honor.
Was he present during the Novotel meeting?
No, Your Honor, we were not
Was he
able to
present?
see him in the videos showing the persons who, the frat members who went to Novotel, Your Honor.